guys, it's Andre again. I want to talk to you about goal setting today. But before I do, I want to ask you all a question. Does anyone out there know how to eat an elephant? It's actually very simple. You do that one bite at a time. I want to talk to you about goal setting today because we're down to the last 2 weeks of 2015. For most of you, if you close Boxing Day and New Year's Day, you only have about 10 days left in the month, 10 days left in a year, and that's it. It's all over. So if I were to ask you whether or not you've achieved or you will achieve your goal for 2015, what would your answer be? And let me take you a step further. Do you even know or remember what your goals for 2015 were? Did you write them down? Did you track them every single day? And did you adjust your process in order to achieve your goals throughout the year? If you haven't, you did not set a goal. When I ask most salespeople, sales managers, finance managers, even dealers, what their goals are, their answer generally begins with, oh, I think, oh, we might be able to, we should be, we're hoping to. That's not goal setting. If you're setting your goals properly, and I ask you that question, you should be able to tell me exactly what your goal is, where you are throughout the year, and where you will be at year end, because you track and measure everything. Now, before we go setting our goals for 2016, you have to understand a couple of things about goal setting. The two most important things about goal setting is that they must be achievable and realistic. And here's what I mean by that. If all you've ever sold in the last few years is 80 units a year, and all of a sudden for 2016 you want to sell 140 units, that's not necessarily a realistic or achievable goal. At the same time, if all you ever made was $40,000 to $50,000 a year, and you want to set out and make 120 in 2016, that unfortunately is not a realistic or achievable goal either. Now, here's the problem with setting goals that are unrealistic and unachievable. What will happen is you will probably fall behind your goal by too big of a margin, too quickly, too soon in the process. And our human nature at that point is going to let us give up on our goal because it will take too much catching up to get back to where you should be. So make sure that your goals are achievable and realistic. So let me give you an example. Let's say you want to sell 140 units next year. Well, that's only roughly 12 units per month. Well, how do you set out selling 12 units per month? What's your closing ratio, if you even know what that is? Let's assume your closing ratio is 30%. At a 30% closing ratio, you will need to talk to about 40 people a month, or roughly 2 a day. At industry average, you will also need to test drive about 32 people a month, or roughly 2 a day. And you will have to take about 30 of them to paper every single month, or about 1.5 a day. Now, those are achievable and realistic goals that you've written out and planned out. Now what you need to do is measure and track every single day and adjust your process accordingly. At this point, you should have no problem selling 140 units next year. Now, thanks for listening, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please comment below, like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a link to join our Facebook page down below and to subscribe to our blog. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.